Drama Doctor. Welcome to 132 Uruk, the 14th lesson. Today, this lesson is not very long, so the video will be shorter than usual. Also, I'm trying to be a bit more efficient so people can get their Yakut lesson, their information, in a shorter bit of time. So I will be reading, when we do the sentences, I will be reading the Yakut sentence usually only once, and then I will read the literal translation once, and then I will read the natural translation also once. Please see the screen if you want to analyze the sentence further, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I will do my best to help you, and if I do not know, then I will consult a native speaker. Alright, so let's get started. Talara, vocabulary. Illness, sickness. Aljarkihi, sick person. Imp, medicine. Imp. Imtieke, pharmacy. Imte, to cure, to treat. Bir, to give, to issue. Amr, to call, to summon. Wacharat, line, as in a line of people. Wacharatanan, in line. Bastan, in the beginning, or at first. Tospa, separately, in isolation. Sorach, sub. I also added to the original lesson, because it's in the lesson, it's in the text, Poliklinika, which is from Russian, spelled the same way, general clinic or outpatient hospital. And Balagha, hospital, which is from Russian, Bolnitsa. Remarks on grammar. Today we're going over the accusative case, which is an ending that marks a direct object. This case is used with the help of the affix n or which yields the following variants. After diphthongs and vowels, according to vowel harmony, we will either put n, ni, nu, nu. And after consonants, according to vowel harmony, we will choose between I, u, u. And that gives us, for instance, parta, partade, kinige, kinigedi, ağa, ağanu, bürü, bürünü, cie, cieni. And for the ones after consonants, bas becomes bahı, tis becomes tihi. Watch out for the sa becoming a light h, ha. Ahoch, aharu. Watch out for the hard h becoming a throat g type of sound. Ra. Tunuk, tunugu, tunugu. Watch out for the ka, the k, becoming a g, a g type sound. G. The form of the accusative case denotes the object that is immediately subjected to an action, direct object, and answers to questions whom or what. Kimi, tu. So that reminds us that kimi that tells us that kimi, the e, is the accusative case. To who? Sometimes it's to who, but not literally. It's for the object. Like, who did you call? In that case, you would use kimi instead of just kim. But if you say who is that, then you would just use kim. Togu. To. That's also an object word. So, toch is what, as in what are you doing? You would use tuach. No, actually, you'd use tu. Tuganari. What is that? You would use tuach. But what are you doing? You would use tu because something is being done to. So there is an object. Roots in the plural take the second form of the affix, which means the one that comes after a not vowel. So like partalar, partalare, kirigeler, kirigeleri, ağalar, ağalaru, bürülür, bürülürü. The terminal consonants, which I kind of already mentioned, ka, pa, sa, ha, in a root before the affixes start with a vowel, in this case, I, o, u, change into g, b, h, r. For more information on that, go back please to lesson 8. Our reading, Polyclinica, at the clinic. The ra is the at part. Polyclinica elbech paras ülelir. Clinic at many doctor works. Many doctors work at the clinic. Brastar öred 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 öred. I'm actually getting tripped up, y'all. Brastar öred tustuspa. There we go. Tustuspa kurulur. Doctors, sicknesses, the. So the accusative case sentence I just transliterated with a dash attaching it to the previous word because we don't have that in English. Doctors, sicknesses, separately saw. The doctors checked out the patient's illnesses one by one. Sorach baras haragı ere emtir sorach ihi süregi wanda tanganı emtir. Some doctor, only, cures or treats. Some, gut, heart, and lung, cures, treats. I have to add the natural translation. Some doctors, only treat the eyes. Some treat the gut, so perhaps the digestion system, the gut, the heart, and the lungs. So the internal organs. Sorach brastar kulgare kümeyi wanda torunu emtiller. Some doctors ear, throat, and nose, treat. Some doctors treat the ears, nose, and throat. Tugonore bras tihi ere emtir. Dr. Tugonurep only treats teeth. Ionoskai wanda suntarskai hirordar. So Ionoskai and Suntarskai surgeons. Ionoskai and it's hard to say in English. Suntarskai are surgeons. The word for surgeon also is not in our lesson vocabulary, but that is from Russian. Chirurg. Alright. Bastan aljar kihini kartochkaga surveallar. At first, hurts person knee card on right. First, the sick people fill out the forms. Kartochka is a card, but in this case is a form. Anton kartochkani, Paraska bireller. Then card the doctor to give. Then they give the form to the doctor. Beras aljar jadu wacharatanan narar. Doctor hurts folk line by calls. The doctors call the sick folk in order, or you could say one by one or in line. Kini aljar kihini kurur ister wanda kinieche empi suruyar. The original text that I'm sourcing this from wrote embi suruyar. But I've never heard that, and as it tells us in the vocabulary, medicine is imp, not m. So I assume that was a typo, and so I highlighted there the p. But if you are Sakha and watching, and you're like, oh, we do say mi suruyar in addition, or maybe we dropped the p for, let me know, because I just know this makes sense. But anyway, so that means he hurts person, ni, sees, listens, and him too, medicine writes. He sees the patients, listens to them, and gives them a prescription. Impi imtiekere bireler. Medicine e, pharmacy 2, give. They give the patients their medicine at the pharmacy. Ulachannak aljar 1 balahaga baralar. Bigly hurts folk hospital to go. The very sick patients go to the hospital. This section, next section, 14.2, you can feel free to answer. You can pause and answer it in your head out loud, or you can later or whatever write down the answers if you want. This is to answer the questions based on what we just read. Otherwise, feel free to just enjoy the question sentences to see more examples of Sakha in action. Poliklinika kim üleliri. Clinic who works at the clinic. Barastar arada haydaq kuruluri. The kur ullur y kuruluri. It's a little bit of a tongue twister for us Americans, I'll tell y'all. Doctors, illnesses, how look at y. How do the doctors check out the illnesses? Like, what do they do for the exam, basically? Ayonskai wana suntarskai hanak barastari. Ayulskai and Sultarskai, which doctors Which doctors are Ayulskai and Sultarskai? I know I said his name's so American, it's funny, but anyway. Bastan eljar kihidi haydach kanalar. First hurts people ni how do? How are sick people taken care of at first? How are they initially treated? Onton kartachkane kimieche bireler. Then form the to who gives. Who is then given the forms? Bras aljar janu haydach ngrar. Doctor hurts folk or u. How calls? How does the doctor call the sick patients? Kini aljar kihini haydach ganari. I said in American. Kini aljar kihini haydach ganari. He hurts people. He doesn't hurt people. He hurts people because aljar means hurts, as in third person, but we use it to qualify to describe kihi people. So hurt people, aka sick people. He hurts people. How does he? What does he do to the sick people? Or what does he do for them? You could also translate it that way, because doing something to is usually negative. Okay. Ibi hana birelleri. Birelleri. Sakha is like It's like yodeling, you know? It's like this one folk song I heard. Anyway, I'll quit talking because I'm trying to make this fast. Ibi hana bireleri birel birel birelleri birelleri medicine e where give e. Where is one given their medicine? Where is one given their medicine? Ula hanak eljar one sorry Uljar John Hanna Baralari. Bigly hurts folk, where go e? Where do the very sick people go? And that is it. Thank you guys so much. I had a lot of fun. I'm gonna leave it at that. See y'all next time. Bye.